Hi guys, Jordan here. Today I'm showing you guys the highly requested video that I had on Instagram, how I do my makeup, full face makeup. The other day I did it and the camera went off and I didn't even know and I just kept going. So I'm redoing this today. Let's get straight to the point. I'm not a pro, I'm a fitness influencer, so whatever I do, please don't judge me. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take the Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. Before I did this, I exfoliated my face. I actually take a razor and shave the peach fuzz off to make my makeup lay smoother on the skin. I also take this, what's called Real Chemistry. It is like a peel, but it's really just like a gel. You rub it on your skin and it takes off all the dead skin, and you just do it in, 2 minutes in your bathroom. It's called Real Chemistry if you guys ever seen it. It's in a brown container. But anyways, after I've cleaned my face and my hands, I'm going to go ahead and put this moisturizer, and this is such a good one. It's really good for people with dry skin, and especially because the weather right now, it's getting a little bit more dry and chilly out. So the reason I'm going to do my eyes first today is because normally the eyeshadow will fall on my skin. I can't wipe it off because I'll have a perfect set foundation face, and then I won't be able to fix any imperfections. So I'm going to go ahead and take MAC Paintery. This is an amazing eyeshadow primer. It's going to get rid of any veins or any of that I have. Alright, now that I have the eyeshadow primer on, I'm going to go ahead and set it with a whiter shadow. There's a few different shadow palettes that I have that I'm going to use today. Today I have Charlotte Tilbury. This one is so beautiful. Check out these colors. And then I also have the Gingerbread Extra Spicy. Love it. I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes really quickly with the vanilla wafer from this palette. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the entire eye. Alright, next what you can do is you can find a little piece of paper like this, and what this is going to create that line there. So whatever kind of look you're going for, you can grab one of these. I'm using the brush from Sephora. This one's just the gray. It came in like a pack. I'm not even sure which one this is, but I'm going to go ahead and use soft pink for the next step. I'm hoping that you stick around. Next, we're going to go to for the gram. This one right here. This one is a lighter brown, and then there's also Gingerbread Glam. I love both of these colors. I'm just going to gradually get this crease darker. So the line right here is going to go away with liner. So what I'm going to do after all this is said and done, I'm going to put liquid eyeliner on there and blend it through. So the next step, I'm going to go ahead and take in a pinch. It's like a peachy color, and I'm going to just put it over the top of this. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a smaller style brush. This one right here is from Sephora. It is the Small Shadow Pro brush. I'm going to go ahead and take Cookie Call, which is like this darker shade here, and do a little bit of that wing look here. So now I'm going to go ahead and just blend that top out here because it looks really harsh and I don't like that. And when you take a blender brush, you're not going to blend everything together. Otherwise, it's going to be a jumbled, colorful mess. So the next thing I'm going to do is take Rose Gold from Charlotte Tilbury. Now that all of my eyeshadow that I want is there, I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush. This one right here is from Morphe. It is M421. And I'm going to take this cream shadow here. It is from Charlotte Tilbury. Like I said, it's rose gold, but it's so pretty. You don't need a lot. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on this area right here where I did not put any shadow there. And I'm only doing a little bit because there is shadow there already, and I don't want to ruin that. Alright, so now that the base of the shadow's on, I'm not going to put the eyeliner on just yet. What I want to do is go ahead and start with my foundation. Okay, so now for the foundation, we're going to go ahead and take this giant sponge. You don't want to use a brush, right? Because I used to use this and I was brushing the foundation around. It was irritating my skin. It was mixing the foundation into like a ball. It was brushing the foundation away. Anything that I would try to put on, it just wasn't doing the job. So this right here is from Ulta. It's a huge blending blender, beauty blender, and you have to wet it to make sure that it really seeps into every single pore. My face is already set with the moisturizer and primer. I'm going to go ahead before I do anything and take my Cover FX, which is a blurring pore primer as well, and put it on spots where my pores are more noticeable, more like my chin and my nose. That's really it. Otherwise, it doesn't blend that well. So you only need like a very, very small amount. And now we can move on to the foundation. For the foundation, I have a few different products. I have Naked right here, and I also have Armani, which is so beautiful, such a pretty color. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. You make sure it's wet, make sure it's a little bit damp. I know it sounds weird, but make sure it's damp. I'm going to just put the foundation on my hand here, dab it in, and make sure I cover my entire face with foundation. Alright guys, so because everything I'm using is liquid, you have to make sure that you do and you get rid of all of your liquid products first on your face. You use all of them and then you set everything with powder. You can't mix liquid, then powder, then liquid, then powder. So that's the biggest mistake people have. So don't do that, make sure. So my next step in this process is to use a concealer underneath my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and use Tarte shade Medium and put in a triangular motion. And take the same beauty blender and blend that right in. And it's okay to go up on your nose. It's going to make your nose look smaller in the end. I'll show you guys how to contour that nose in a minute. But make sure you guys aren't making any lines or any big movements with your face, because we don't want to create those lines before we set. And what this basically is doing, it is getting rid of all the dark circles that I had, all the tiredness, everything that made me look not alive. I'm going to go ahead and take a cream bronzer and put this on as well. Okay, so the next step, I'm going to go ahead and put a cream bronzer on before I set everything. That way it's kind of just there, and then I can go over it with powder later. This one is Flesh. It is color Pecan. I thought it was really dark, but actually it's not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and just slightly blend it in. It'll blend the more you just keep patting it. Don't push too hard on this. Okay, so now that all that's on, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I have Anastasia banana powder, or I have Huda banana bread setting powder as well. I actually love this one, so I'm going to go ahead and use it, and I'm actually going to use the same beauty blender to set my face. Otherwise, if I use a brush, I'm just going to wipe the product away off of my face, and I've learned that the hard way, guys. And then at the end of all that, I'm going to go ahead and take Laura Mercier right here. This is just a finishing powder, and I like to use this to really have that matte look. I'm just going to go ahead and pat it on the areas where I get really greasy. Alright, so now you guys can see my face is very, very matte. It's all one color. I have to go ahead and start with my contouring now. I'm going to start with this brush right here from Sephora. This one I'm going to use to apply it's the 201 brush. I'm going to use it to apply my bronzer. The bronzer I'm using today is Tarte. Has all different shades right here. I'm going to go ahead and use Angle and just start my bronzer. Get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know. And then also to get that sharper jawline look, you can go ahead and put it right here on your jawline. Gives you more of that like sharp look. Alright, so now that my bronzer is on, I need to contour my nose. I'm going to take the crease brush or whatever smaller brush that you have, dump it in the bronzer here, and you're going to create a very, very fine line. This is very important because you're either shaping your nose to look bigger or smaller. So make sure you guys go right on where the bone is, on the side of that bone right there on each side. And then to make your nose, the tip of your nose look shorter, you just put a little bit right here on that line. It kind of brings your whole look together. So next, after everything is put on, I'm going to go ahead and use a blush. I have a regular blush from Ulta, and I also have a bright one right here. This one's from Sephora, I believe. I don't even know the NYE, I guess. This one's super bright pink, so I'm going to go very, very light with it and just add a little bit of blush here. I'm going to put Becca Champagne Pop. This is just a highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bridge of my nose here. I'm going to put a little bit above my lip. Gives you that beautiful look. I don't even know what it does. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the top of my cheeks. And you don't want to put too much, because overdoing it, I mean, it's easy to overdo highlighter. And then I'm going to put it on my brow bone right here. And I have not done my brows yet, so bear with me. Alright, so the lip color I'm using today is the new Kim Kardashian one. It's in Ulta now. That's the KKW, the nude. This is nude 5. They have nude 1 for the liner, and I also have lip liner pink 2. And I mix these together first. What you want to do is, if you want the bigger lip look, obviously draw a little bit outside of your lip line. Blend that out. Then I'm going to go ahead with the nude and add a little bit in there. Now that I have this pink on, I'm going to go ahead and add a nude lip. That way underneath the lipstick there's a little bit of pink showing. And then the last thing I'm going to do with my face is put bronzer underneath my lip to create that pouty lip look. Just a line. Okay. Alright guys, so now that I have all that done, I'm going to take the eyebrow pencil. The one that I use is this one right here from Benefit. It's precisely my brow pencil. This is literally the best eyebrow pencil ever. I'm going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows first. And I'm not going to draw a line. I'm going to draw hairs to make it look like I actually have eyebrow hair. And now I'm going to go ahead with the brow gel and really just set that. This is Benefit Brow Gel 3. And then I'm going to basically just set those brows. Alrighty guys, so next up I'm going to do liquid eyeliner. This is probably the most dangerous step. If you guys aren't good at this, make sure you have, maybe try shadow first. But I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of shadow. Before I do it, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury. It has black on it. And then I'm going to draw the line where I want it to be. So that's kind of where I want my eyeliner to be. It's very easy if you do it like this first. And there you go. Oh my god, this is really nice. I love this. So if you guys don't know how to put that eyeliner on, make sure you're using a shadow first. So it's kind of like, okay, now I see where the liner is supposed to go. And I'm going to go ahead, go in with my favorite liquid eyeliner, which is the Better Than Sex TooFaced Waterproof Eyeliner. I'm going to draw that line there. Now that I've done my liquid eyeliner, everything is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and go underneath my eye with a little bit of product that I did not use. I'm going to probably use the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This one right here is just a kind of a nude. It's a little bit darker. And then this one right here is that reddish pink color. I'm going to go ahead with the same style brush, but one that has not been used with black. This one right here is Morphe M213. It's amazing for going underneath your eye as well. I'm going to take the tan and just lightly put it under there. I'm going to go ahead and add this shimmering color right here to the corner. Alright, and now to connect the liner, I'm going to take the black on the end here and go underneath on the corner, just the corner. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead with my mascara. I do have lash extensions, but this one right here is Scott Barnes Pumped Up. He has mascara that's actually good, not good for, but it's easier to get out of your lash extensions because we can't help but actually get product on our lashes while doing our makeup. And I know having lash extensions is awesome, but when the product gets on it, it's like they're dusty. So you got to go ahead The final thing that you're going to want to do is set your face. This one right here is the Jeffree Star setting spray, if I could get it. This one is more of a dewy finish. It does set your makeup, but it's going to leave you with that greasier look if you want to go for that. If your skin is dry, this is great for that. And then there's also Urban Decay setting spray. This one is a little bit different. It's all-nighter, and it's going to leave more of that matte finish. So today I do want more of a matte finish. I'm going to go ahead and spray this on. Alrighty guys, that is it. I think that's everything for my makeup tutorial today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more like this, please, please, please comment and like and post below or subscribe. If you guys don't give me that feedback, I kind of won't know what to do next, or probably won't do one of these again. So if you guys actually really enjoyed this video, it would mean so much to me. I am a fitness influencer, so doing this is very, very different. If you guys like it, please send me your feedback, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Oh, oh.